Hello student. Last class we have already discussed about the uh, equilibrium force and the type of equilibriums and Lemi's theorem. After that, prove the Lemi's theorem. Now today we're going to discuss application of Lemi's theorem or the simple problem of the Lemi's theorem. Now let's see. Now problem number one. An electrical light fixture weighted 15 Newton hanging from a point C by two strings AC and BC. The string AC is inclined at 60 degree to the horizontal and BC at 45 to the horizontal we saw in figure. Let's see the figure. Figure here the figure see that the this string BC and AC the string and the B point as a 45 to the attached to the wall and point A is attached to the in the point B is attached to the vertical wall and the point A is attached to the horizontal wall at a 60 degree to the horizontal and point B is attached to the vertical wall at 45 to the vertical walls and point C is weighted 15 kilonewton electric bulb at point C. The weight of the bulb is 15 Newton. So by the applying of the Lemi's theorem, how can I find out the force acting at AC and force acting at the AC and BC how much? How can I find out? By the force acting on AC and BC, we can easily find out by the applying Lemi's theorem at a point C. How can I apply the Lemi's theorem at a point C? First of all, we we find out the all the angle between the two forces BC, uh, the string BC and string AC. The angle between them is how much? Then find out the angle BC. BC means string BC and the weight and the weight bulk of the weight and the angle between the BC and the C is equal to how much, and the angle between the AC and the weight this and point C is the how much. If the angle find out the all the three angle, after that we applying the Lemi's theorem, we can easily find out the force of the string AC and BC. Now let's see the how can I find out this how can I find out this three angle. Let's see this figure. It is the figure, it is the analytical figure of the previous figures. So point C is the 15 kilonewton is bulb is here, and point B is the vertical wall and point A is the horizontal wall. The A point A is 60 degree and B point is 45 degree and point C is equal to hanging a valve is 15 newtons. Now let's see how can I angle find out. Let we can see that is the angle point B is 45 degree. If I take a horizontal line from C, that is 180. That means if B angle is 45 degree, what is the angle between the C point, this BC line and this the reference line is equal also for 45 degree, because of the it is a uh, because it is it is a 45 degree and it is also the 45 degree. And after that, in the horizontal wall, it is the angle 60 degree at point A. Then again is the reference line, we can take the reference line, this reference line, the angles, and also the angle A and C, this side is also the 60 degree because of the corresponding angles also the 60 degree. If it is a 60 degree, is a 45 degree, the whole angle is equal to how much? This reference line, the whole angle of the reference line is equal to 180 degree. That means the angle between this force means BC and the AC is equal to how much? BC and AC is equal to 180 minus 45 degree plus 6 plus 60 degree. That means you can easily calculate the angle between this is equal to 75 degree. Similar, if it is a perpendicular line and it is an angle how much? It is an angle is 90 degree. Then how much from angle between two forces this force and this the string force and the load is also one kind of force. How much the angle between there between them is a for this is a 45 degree and this is a 90 degree. The 90 plus 45 is equal to how much? 90 plus 45 is equal to 135. That means angle this for angle between the two forces then is BC and the load force means where the bulb is hanging, the between two forces is equal to angle between them is how much is equal to 135. Again here we can see that it is also 90 degree and this side, and A and C is equal to how much? A and C also the angle is 60 degree. That means the angle between them is equal to how much? It is a 90 plus 60 means 150 degree. Means we can easily find out these three angle between the two forces. This angle between the AC and the BC is equal to how much? 75. Angle between the BC and the loaded force 135, and angle between the AC and the loaded force is equal to how much? 150 degree. That means uh, we have already found out the three angles between the between the three forces, and after that applying the Lemi's theorem and putting all the values in the Lemi's theorem, and we can easily find out this the string force. Let's see now applying the Lemi's theorem. According to the Lemi's theorem, at point C is equal to how much? The force hanging 15 kilonewton in the downwards, that means force by opposite to the angles means what? How much opposite of the angles? 75 degree, that means sine 75 degree. Then angle then equal to the force means how much? AC string of the AC, then another two force angle between them is equal to how much? Sine angle 135, then sine 135. Then others force T stand for the tension BC, and the opposite of the angle between the two forces between 150 degree and sine 150 degree. Then putting the value of all these things and getting that if we take this one sine 15 by sine 75, then TAC by sine 45 degree, then we can calculate the TC is equal to how much? TC is equal to sine 15 into sine 45 by sine 75 degrees, and putting all these value, and we can easily get the value of the TAC is equal to 10.98 newtons. Again we can see that, and again we can easily we can say that how much is equal to TBC. TB is equal to how much? TB is equal to, again we find out from these relations and previous relations, TB is equal to 15 into sine 30 by sine 45 degree, and putting all this value and getting the value of tension BC with the string of the BC is equal to 7.76 kilonewton. This way we can easily find out the all the simple problem by applying the Lemi's theorem. And next class we will see that the our simple next we can easily next classes about next lecture we can easily we can find out the more complex more simple problems and many problems. How can I find out the force by applying the Lemi's theorem? Understand? Thank you.